Hey everybody, Shion Mike here. I wanted to go over the bow form that we worked on with Rising Dragons. That's our 7 to 9-year-old group. We did this bow form this week. This is the bow form that they'll need for their test at the end of April. That's the weapon we're covering the last 3 months, okay? We did it February, March, and April, so they'll test with this bow form at the end of April. They're gonna bow with the bow, so the bow should be behind their right shoulder. They're gonna bow, say bow form sensei. They bring their thumb up, they put the bow in the ground next to their right foot. They move their left foot over. As they do that, they bring their left hand behind their back, and the bow staff goes out to the side. They lower their right hand down the bow a little bit, pick it up, drop it into their left hand. From here, they will look to the left, pull the bow back to the right, step out with the left foot into a front stance, and thrust. Just to make sure I stay on camera, I'm not going to step forward. I'm going to shift my feet. They would step forward, right overhead strike, and then step forward again. Left overhead strike. So they're taking 3 steps in the left direction. Then when they turn to the right, step 1, thrust. Step number 2 would be an overhead strike, rotating their hands. Step number 3 would be an overhead strike, rotating their hands. From here, they would look forward, move their left foot, that's their back foot, move it forward, down block, pull the bow back to their chest, step forward, high block, pull the bow back to their chest. I'm going to switch my feet so I don't leave the camera view. Down block, pull the bow up to their right shoulder, step forward with their right foot, overhead strike, kiai. So they would yell, "Aya!" when they did the overhead strike. They bring their right foot back to their left foot. Left hand comes over to the side, so they're holding the bow this way, and then they rotate the bow behind their right shoulder. They bow, us. They put the bow back in the ground by lifting the thumb up and putting the bow next to their foot. They push their hand out. As they push their hand out, they put their left arm behind their back, and that's the end of the kata, okay? So one more time. We start with the bow. Us. Bo Kata, bow form, sensei. Bring it up, put it in the ground next to my foot. Presentation here, bring the bow up, drop it in their hand. They look to the left, they thrust. They switch feet, overhead strike, rotate in the hand, switch feet, overhead strike, rotate in the hand. Turn and thrust. Switch feet, overhead strike, switch feet, overhead strike. Looking forward, they step forward, left down block, step, right high block. I'm switching feet only because I don't have the room on the camera to step forward, so they can practice at home stepping forward if they have the room. I step forward again, down block with the left, I pull the bow to my right shoulder, I step forward again, overhead strike. From here I bring my right foot back to my front foot, bow comes to the side, and then I rotate into position, and I bow. Us. I hope this video helps. Try to practice at home over the next couple of weeks, okay? Thank you and have a great weekend.